All right, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Between Two Spines. I'm Dr. Jake Grinacher, and with me as always Dr. Joe Kerber and Dr. Emery Barnes. What do we got this week, Joe?
Yeah, a lot of talk about this subject. Yeah. Recently, a study came out from the University of Minnesota talking about 1 in 48 kiddos out there coming out with autism.
Wow. Yeah, and that same study went on to say that some populations are even it's as low as 1 in 32 kids that have autism. And the big thing about this topic is it always gets to this kind of hot button, issue where there ends up being a lot of that side, this side arguments going on with autism. And that's not what this is going to be about. We're talking about, that study came out. It's out there. There's not much we can do about it. That study is out there right now. Our only focus from here on out is what we can do about it.
Yeah, so kids and parents, families are struggling right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They're struggling. They are. And our focus is going to be what can you do about it. And the neat thing about it is the kids that we see in this office are going through a lot of those things. They're a lot of times they come in here, they've already completely revamped the diet. They're already seeing some great OTs for therapy. They're already doing a lot of good things, and they're kind of missing that final piece when they show up here. And what is that final piece?
That final piece is what we talk about every week, that neurological piece of things. Are things firing properly in their brains and spinal cords, nervous system, and really, is there something blocking that child's ability to function properly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's that interference coming in? And that's one thing that we have to, as a chiropractor, analyze. See if they've already talked about nutritional things, great, that's awesome, keep doing it. If you already talked to OT, PT, all that other stuff, great, keep doing it.
Keep doing it, It's a very much a team approach, but there's a huge chiropractic component to it too. And I know we've probably dug into it a little bit here, and we'll certainly dig into it more if you're in here and get into it, but there's a lot of tests that we do that can find a lot of stuff out. When we get into this, especially spectrum disorder type stuff, we're really digging deep into autonomic function and sympathetic overdrive and vagal nerve and all this kind of crazy stuff that we look at. But there's tests that we can actually check if that's going on, so we know if we can help your child or not. And honestly, those stories are some of the hardest to hear when those parents come in about what's going on, but they're also some of the most fun to work with. And you'll see it in here with the kids that are around here. It's a lot of fun when we get the chance to work with them.
It's crazy to see. Those numbers. We know it because when we grew up, it wasn't nowhere near this much. But the problem is not so much what necessarily is causing it. That's a big deal. It's more of what we can do about it now. That's the big thing. And what we can do about it is analyze and check and adjust if it's necessary.
Absolutely. And we don't mean to poo-poo what's causing it, because that is a big deal. What's causing it, what we can do about it to change those numbers, those features is a big deal. It's just one of those things that we don't have enough time, nor is that going to be real our focus at this moment, or even when we're dealing with your child that's in that situation already. Our focus is going to be what can we do from this day forward to start making those changes. So kind of a heavy topic this week, but it's also something there's more awareness about out there, and there's a lot more resources for parents, which is great. 5 years ago when we started some of this work, parents weren't coming in with nearly the ammunition that they are now, and the ability and the resources and the help to be able to deal with it. And now that they really are, so there is some good with that as well. But if your child may be out there struggling with some of this stuff, get them in, get checked, give our office a call. We'll go through a full initial consult, evaluation, scans, everything that we do to see if we can help. Or if it's someone that pass this video along, share our contact info, and we'd love to help them out. We'd love to get them started in that right path. So, and finally, we won't mean to change the subject completely, but today is our Patient Appreciation Day that's going on. So if you're out there and you haven't scheduled, call the office to get in here today, because it's going on today all day till 6.
Kind of excited about that.
So it's going to be a big one. So until next week, guys, take care.
Think out you have different shoelaces.
I know.
That's embarrassing.
That would be weird.
Because our shirts are
pretty close. You're brighter than I am. I'm gloomy.
Your sadness.
We should do a inside out.
We should.
Edition of Between Two Spines.
I could be anger. No, you can.
Yeah.
I think I.
Why? Why are you saying I'm angry?
You're red.
Because Because my head already looks like it's up there.
Just hold your breath for a few
Yeah.
It can be joy.
Too funny. Well,
We won't always be wearing the same.
yeah. We may be dressed differently in the actual today.